Your local news starts right now. Volunteers in Ottawa are bringing food and friendship to those who are in self-quarantine after returning from China.
Slowly Speaks. Ottawa's new police chief discusses how he plans to reduce crime and help make the city healthy and safe. But first, it's back to Lucy in our Queen Street studio with today's top story. Lucy.
Thanks, Adrian. Hundreds of volunteers in Ottawa have rallied behind people who have chosen to self-quarantine to stop the potential spread of the coronavirus. Members of Ottawa's Chinese community have run errands, delivered groceries, and provided emotional support to those who entered self-imposed isolation after returning from China. Sandra Abna has that story.
So that's his grocery list right there.
Yeah, some rice, like meat, fish.
Mary Gifford is shopping for meals at Asian food retailer T&T. Steaming bowls of comfort food and other staples like rice and noodles. Dishes destined for a person who'll be eating alone today because they've chosen to self-quarantine after a trip to China. Gifford is one of hundreds of volunteers from Ottawa's Chinese community, running errands, grocery shopping, showing support for people who have isolated themselves to prevent the spread of coronavirus.
They really think about themselves, and they think about their family here, and think our community, and think about people live in this city.
It's just my duty to keep myself self-quarantined.
For 14 days, Stella Zhang communicated like this with the outside world, through social media. The 24-year-old Chinese research scientist arrived in Ottawa from Shanghai earlier this month and immediately went into isolation. A team of strangers became her lifeline, delivering favorite foods and extending friendship.
They also kept talking with me when I feel lonely, or during that time I could not meet with my friends. So they may do some video chatting with me and to tell me something happened, something interesting.
Ottawa Public Health says it's working with volunteer groups from the city's Chinese community to help pass along health information to support travelers returning from China. Wei Wang is one of the organizers of a Canada-based volunteer group. He says working together has brought his community closer.
The virus is spreading very far. We wanted the love to spreading way faster than that.
The volunteers want to extend a helping hand to those outside Ottawa's Chinese community as well. They're offering support to anyone who chooses to self-isolate to help combat the spread of this virus. Sandra Abna, CBC News, Ottawa. Meanwhile,